Are you okay? Right, the cheapest ticket with tax is $115.
Alright, we passed the funded eval today, secondary eval, and we took a $500 payout, and I don't really have any energy right now. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go take a nap, hit it back twice as strong. Alright, I'm pretty sure I passed the funded eval for top step for the second time, and oops, it looks like we did. Congratulations, you have passed your trading combine. Same thing as the last one. I did pass it in 3 days, which is a little bit too quick. I can show you the other one that we had for the one I failed, but where is it at? I've been through a lot of these top step accounts on this account in specific, but here's the other one, passed in 3 days. So all I'm really gonna do, pay for the activation fee, wait for my other funded account to come in, and I guess we're just gonna trade that. So pay your activation fee here. Oy. Jeez. Just box for a bit, and that's about it. So, I guess I record a little bit of it. Alright, I'm a little bit too tired to lift. I look like I'm about to have a heart attack. If there's one thing I could get better, I wish I was a little bit taller. Maybe like this tall. But right now I'm just 5'8", so I'll get better. There's a charger. Look at the moon. Beautiful. Yeah, tonight's gonna be an absolutely gorgeous night. So вводный был хорошо идеально. A lot of people ask me why I don't speak Russian more in my videos. It's mainly because 90% of the people watching my videos, they're not Russian, they speak English. This is all I had laid out, so this is going to be the recap. Basically, I took one trade today, it passed my eval, and if you guys have seen this, it's kind of been like a trend where I get the eval, I run it up max size 3k in one day, make 1k the next day, and then just blow through it trying to make as much as possible the next day. I don't recommend that personally, because most of the trades whenever I do that are pretty reckless, because I was 2 contract long in this, which off open, I just saw I was running up higher, and I was like, alright, I'm going to catch the first entry because I know when we start moving away from new week opening gap, which is right here, we ran below it, pushed up higher. When we trend away from new week opening gap, this is a massive sign of a reversal. I do not think we're going to return to new week opening gap if we continue pushing bullish tomorrow. And if we do start going lower, this is just our manipulation move up higher, which I can see because I know some people took shorts. But we're going to compare this would be considered market structure shift. So I want to see what we do. We could retrace into this by tomorrow, which would be interesting, but usually whenever we run away from our new week opening gap, we just start pushing in the opposite direction. Like, it just trends. So my game, or what I was thinking, I'm going to trade the trend. So let's go down to my entry. I was only on the 1 minute chart, freaking out because I was playing Smash Ball while entering this trade. And I had this one here right next to me. I was like, alright, you know what? We have an order block right here. This means I can put my stop and mean threshold. My standard deviations. What is my first standard deviation objective? Oops, that was really messed up. But basically, I drew it out to however much I needed to pass that count. And right here, this is how much it was required to pass that count. It was around 93 or 80 handles in this range. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold on to it. No stress, no problem. And I entered, and basically IOFED mitigation block right here, plus fair value gap. You could see that we were also inside of silver bullet time, and we had a run, on opposing liquidity right here. And when we retraced, which you can see right here, retraced perfectly into a discount. We tapped into it, started reacting like, all right, you know, this is good enough. 2 contract long. Set stop. When it ran up to right here, we had our first retracement, start pushing up higher. Like, all right, this is where stop goes to break even, because it should not come back down to this if we've already tapped in and filled this discount for value gap. So we did end up running higher, and I just left my take profit there because I was pretty confident for the rest of the day. Because of our parabolic expansion from yesterday, plus us running away from new week opening gap, I was pretty happy to see that we are probably just going to continue running up higher, and that's exactly what we did. From, what was it called, low to the high, 500 handles, which is pretty crazy. But we have one more funded account to go with. I'm going to try getting onto the live funded program, get that fancy live certificate. I'm gonna try trading. I don't know if I should stick with MNQ or NQ contracts yet. I want to get a good start with MNQ contracts, but then again, I think I should just stick with my normal risk management with how I've always traded, and just one NQ contract, and something that is happening with my risk and my loss. Hopefully not in the account. Okay, I'm gonna go over my risk management real quick because I feel like it is kind of important to go over this. So typically, I'm gonna start averaging down my stop. My max stop will now be around 10 handles. So I'm not gonna risk more than 10 handles per trade, and that is around. Let's just change it. I'm pretty sure it's $200, right? Let's see, 200. Yeah, it's $200. And my take profit, I usually go for 1 to 3 minimum. You can see up here, 1 to 3. So if I was gonna be taking a trade, I would be targeting out 200 handles for 300, or if I'm targeting 40 handles, which is my average take profit, that would be $800. So that in my thought process, if I'm able to take, what was it, multiple trades like this with 10 handle stops, which you guys see, my stop losses are usually 6 to 8, but max would be 10. Worst case, if I take 10 fully blown stop losses, and you know I move my stop to break even very often too, but if I take 10, or if I take, how much losses would that be to make 8? It went to 4, I'd say, yeah, that should just be 4. So if I take 4 losses in a row, then I can move on to micros, but I'm sticking with minis until that happens. And this is how I'm going to try running up my accounts. So every time I go short or whatever, I'm going to wait once I get confirmation that price should not run up higher. That's when my stop gets moved. And it's going to continuously get moved until I'm all the way at break even. And then I'm just going to hit break even, and I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to forget about it. No reason to stress. And I feel like that's going to be the risk management for a while. But that's only in good conditions. But in bad conditions, I'm going to push myself and force myself to trade only micros. So identify the conditions, know if your strategy works in those conditions, or if it's a good setup. If not, and you don't have time to switch, just trade micros. No reason to stress. You have unlimited days where you can catch moves like this, because the market's about to get crazier, more volatile, and you're going to have a good time. Basically, so just get funded, take it really slow, go a little bit crazier on your fundeds, but or your evals. Once you get funded, calm down a lot. Like, take everything so slow, journal everything. Do not beat yourself up over a loss, because when you do that, your emotions amplify 2 times. That's why I'm saying stick with ticks, forget about the money, and just trade. Focus more on the trading. So I'm gonna act like I'm trading a paper account, and basically act like I'm trying to give you guys banger signals. So my signal game has been off recently, or it has been getting better, but still off. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Do we have any questions?
Yes, Mantas. Are we in bad conditions right now or good conditions?
I'd say
I
we're in
haven't.
pretty good conditions, honestly. We have no federal speakers talking, and we have pretty clear entries. Yesterday was such a good day, especially for a
Today
Monday.
was fire. Like today was
Tomorrow,
like,
I'm gonna be way more cautious. If I hit my funded tomorrow, if I get my funded, hold on, let me pause. Yeah, I still didn't get my XFA, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it some time, but yeah, conditions are pretty good. I'm gonna be extra cautious trading tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys our news. News going into tomorrow. That's not bad. I thought we had something crazy happening. All right, we can trade Wednesday. No reason not to. Good conditions. So I'm gonna try giving out signals, and remember, 1 trade in the AM, 1 trade in the PM, maybe 3 if we hit a win. But that's how it's gonna stick with. Okay, we're gonna stick with that. That's my original framework, and yeah, I guess that's really about it. I don't have anything else to go over. I gotta remember and rewatch my old videos so I can learn about the characteristics. But other than that, I want to see if we can push lower. If we fail to push lower or tap into the mitigation or breaker block, then we have no reason to run up. This is the break right here. So if we have a fair value gap higher time frame, let's check out the 4 because I'm pretty sure there would be. So we have this higher time frame unicorn. If we retrace into this, this is where I'm going to be longing. Hopefully we can get into a discount before then. I'll just check it out, see if we could. Oh, wrong one. RTE. To push us into a discount, we would have to run up and run up these highs. So what I'm thinking is a potential. I don't really like doing analysis before, but hopefully during Asia and London we can accumulate all the way up, manipulate this high, run lower, which is just going to be absurd. This is like some cartoon stuff, but if this happens, this would be perfect. Like soup short down to this and retrace, run up higher. Everything would align perfectly. But that's all I really have. Nothing else, because you can see this projects up high. This is a measuring gap. If we went over a little bit more, we can get more precise. But I'm trying to teach the basics to you guys right now. Okay, do we have any questions? Anything at all?
where my roll at?
What role do you have?
I don't have one. That's what I'm
What role
saying.
do you want?
Slap me some fire shit.
I'll just give you top G. How about that?
Tight shit. Tight shit.
There we go, I got you.
Appreciate you.
This is what your equity curve needs to look like. Right here. This is what it needs to look like. I'm going to do my best, my absolute best. If you see those Top Step TV, hold up. This is my goal. I want to be on Top Step TV where they just show... Whoa, no account's getting wasted this Wednesday. That's right. Your account should not get wasted any day. I'm going to go to the one where he's talking with tactical traders, Justin Weirland.
Yes.
Or here. Or in this certain section where he starts talking about... Where would it be at, actually? Oh, no. This is the Power Hour one. Which one was the one that he was, Hold up. So, okay. This is the original consolidation of our market maker buy model. First leg accumulation, second leg reaccumulation, smart money reversal, and this is our run up higher. If we are going to get our second leg redistribution play or reaccumulation for this buy model, it would most likely be off this unicorn. You can see we already have our low risk buy, which I did take yesterday. I literally bombed that play. If we would have held it out, that would have been 16K on my part. But no reason to stress it. So basically, what? Okay, yeah. We're just gonna retrace this original consolidation. If we can shoot straight past it, which I'm hoping to do, I'm gonna mark our standard deviations. I'm really hoping that it can line up with the original consolidation. If it does, perfect. Okay, we still have a little bit higher. No, recap's not done. Okay, now recap's done.